These sticky emotions can touch anyone, even those who appear the strongest. The ancient Stoics, despite their renowned resilience and courage, were no strangers to feelings of loneliness or depression. What made them seemingly invincible was not the absence of these emotions, but their practical approach to managing them, which we'll explore in this video. We'll delve into 12 Stoic strategies that can help transform these difficult emotions into opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Think of these techniques as tools in your mental toolkit. Whether you feel isolated, depressed, or just stuck, remember that, like the Stoics, you have an inner strength to face these emotions head-on and emerge stronger. So, if you're ready to turn the page and start a new chapter where these emotions become challenges you know how to handle, stay with us. Together, we'll explore these timeless strategies, not just to survive, but to thrive. 1. Move your body. Movement is much more than just a path to physical fitness. It's a vital strategy for combating loneliness and depression. Think of it as a conversation between you and your inner self, where each movement strengthens your resilience and endurance. Whether it's walking, running, or stretching, you're not running away from your problems, but actively moving towards a clearer and calmer state of mind. Each step you take and each breath you draw contribute to the narrative of your personal rebirth. Let's be honest, feelings of depression or loneliness can make you shrink and close off from the world. But here's a not-so-secret secret. Your body has an amazing ability to fight these shadows through movement. By moving, you light up a beacon that illuminates the darkest corners of your mind. You don't need to conquer mountains or run marathons. Just move with intention. Whether it's dancing alone in your living room or taking a brisk walk in the park, each motion is a strike against the chains of despair. It's a reminder that you are in control and capable of carving your own path to healing and happiness. 2. Be your own best friend. Treating yourself like your best friend might sound like a modern twist on ancient wisdom, but it's a powerful tool against the shadows of loneliness and depression. Imagine standing before a steep climb in life, facing challenges that seem insurmountable. Would you berate a friend for stumbling on this path, or would you offer them a hand, words of support, and believe in their strength to overcome it? Reflect on the figure of the ancient Stoic wisdom, like Epictetus, who once found his soul talking to itself as if it were addressing an unworthy stranger. His intervention was simple, yet profound. Remember, you are not speaking to a bad person, breaking the cycle of loneliness and self-criticism. Isolation breeds a harsh inner critic, distancing us further from the warmth of human connection. Embracing self-friendship isn't about sweet talk or false comfort, but about raw honesty and acknowledging your worth at the brink of feeling unworthy. Remember the message: be kind to yourself. Rewriting the script in your mind from opponent to ally is crucial. You are not a bad person. You are a person rich in complexity and capable of growth. This realization is the key not only to unlocking, but also to flinging wide open the doors to a world where others can see your light. 3. Seek fulfillment in the present. Chasing dreams and achieving goals can feel like an endless quest for happiness, marked by moments of success overshadowed by an insatiable desire for more. This relentless pursuit often blinds us to the beauty of our current situation, leading to a paradigm where success is accompanied by a sense of dissatisfaction. Take, for instance, the story of an actor who, despite widespread recognition in a beloved TV show, found himself trapped in a web of anxious dissatisfaction, craving greater stardom in the film world. His experience highlights a profound truth. Our happiness is rarely found in accolades or achievements, but in the relationship we cultivate with ourselves. Being content means embracing the present, recognizing, and valuing our current position without constant comparisons or the chase for what we lack. It's about finding fulfillment in our journey, acknowledging that striving for more often leads us away from the very happiness we seek. This approach not only eases loneliness or depression, but transforms our perspective, teaching us to appreciate the now and find joy in the simplicity of being rather than the complexity of achieving. 4. Adopt a higher perspective. Imagine standing on land you consider your own, feeling its vastness beneath your feet, only to realize its true size from the vantage point of a spaceship or an airplane. Suddenly, what seemed boundless now appears as a speck amidst an endless canvas. This perspective is not new. It's wisdom echoing from the past, where even Marcus Aurelius, ruling an empire spanning the known world, acknowledged the importance of stepping back. He saw his dominion, with all its peripheral skirmishes, as mere ants on a crumb. Through this lens, we recall the teachings of Stoicism, reminding us that our personal trials and moments, which we deem monumental, are just echoes in the eternal story. By elevating our point of view, we learn that our greatest worries are often smaller than they seem, and the moments we consider insignificant are part of a timeless narrative. Finding solace, humility, and clarity in recognizing that we are part of something much greater connects us to the grandeur of life itself. This shift in view doesn't diminish our experiences but binds us to the greatness of life, urging us to find meaning in both the grand and the small, and to acknowledge the resilience and strength that have always been at the core of the human spirit. 5. Embrace shared struggles. In collective efforts to overcome obstacles, there is profound and magical strength. Whether it's climbing daunting mountain heights, rowing in sync against the morning mist, or collective silence in a meditation group confronting the storms of their minds together, these experiences, far from solitary trials, forge connections deeper than mere companionship. They remind us that our battles are not fought alone. Imagine the strength found in the eyes of another, equally determined, equally vulnerable, overcoming the barrier of pain. This is where true community is born, in the warmth of collective challenge rather than the comfort of easy victories. Let this be a call to step outside, join hands with those who seek not just to endure but to triumph together. For it is in the crucible of shared adversity that we discover a unique strength and, in turn, never face darkness alone. 6. Ask for help. Courage lies not only in fighting alone, but also in reaching out for help. Facing the storm alone can be fortifying, but even the mightiest warriors understood the value of having a wall of shields by their side. The Stoics, not just in philosophy but also in battle, illuminated the path for those navigating through shadows. Do not be ashamed to need help. As a soldier, struggling up a steep hill is lifted, so too should you be. This ancient wisdom remains relevant today, especially for those who feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. It's a call to arms, not to fight alone, but to seek your legion, your community ready to share the burden of battle. The essence of strength is not in silent suffering, but in the bravery to ask for help. Imagine support groups, recovery circles, where souls at their lowest find common strength, not through hierarchy that dictates from above, but in solidarity of shared struggle and mutual support. This testament to the power of collective resilience is the modern arena where Stoicism thrives. You do not become smaller by asking for help. You follow a path of wisdom walked even by emperors. Each voice asking for help, each hand extended in unity, is a step from shadow into light together. 7. Focus on your path. Carving your own path in this bustling world requires more than mere perseverance. Stoicism presents us with the concept of amorphous, the awareness of our path without being distracted by the myriad intersecting roads. This ancient wisdom reminds us that the real challenge lies not in forging a path, but in resisting the temptation to deviate from it, drawn by the successes and failures of those around us. This is a test of self-assurance and discipline, to remain focused on our goals and timelines without being swayed by the quest for external rewards or comparisons. Liberation from comparisons is freedom to pursue our aspirations without the shadow of envy or doubt. By focusing on our path, we not only navigate life with clearer vision, but also cultivate resilience, protecting us from loneliness and depression that often arise from a sense of detachment from the world. In the end, as Marcus Aurelius observed, even Julius Caesar and the humblest Roman citizen share the same ultimate path underground. This powerful reminder shows us that our quests for fame, significance, or immortality are mere fleeting whispers against the backdrop of eternity. Stoicism teaches us that glory is a visitor, not a permanent resident. Fame and popularity, the illusion of significance, tempt with promises of eternity, but can sometimes leave us in the shadow of oblivion. This understanding is not a call to despair, but a call to root our efforts not on the sands of acclaim, but on the soil of virtue. Cultivating kindness, dedicating ourselves to the good we can do here and now, and focusing on steering our own ship through the turbulent seas of life are the beacons that guide us through the fog of change. Ultimately, it is not the applause of the crowd, but the quality of our actions and the integrity of our character that carve the deepest channels in the river of time. 8. Embrace resistance. Every obstacle, every rejection, every challenge, and every pain you face are not signals to retreat, but unique ways to duel with fate that it is on the less traveled path, filled with obstacles, that we find our true selves. Sailing smoothly over calm seas is pleasant, but it is the storms that reveal the captain within us. When life doesn't meet our desires, it's tempting to linger in disappointment. However, these trials, the very friction we encounter, shape us into better versions of ourselves. It's in those moments, deep in struggle, when plans fall apart and dreams seem distant, that we are presented with a golden opportunity. It's not about wishing for an easier life, but about taking chaos in our hands, wrestling with it, and emerging from it stronger and wiser. Embrace every struggle as a lesson, as a step towards perfection. Remember, the sweetness of victory is never as fulfilling without the bitter taste of battles and the overcoming of obstacles. So, when life doesn't dance to your tune, dance anyway, because it is in these unscripted moments that you forge a stronger and happier self. 9. Don't suppress your emotions. Feeling lonely or depressed can make you want to shrink and hide from the world. But remember, even the wisest minds of antiquity grappled with such giants. Seneca, armed with his pen as a sword, wrote 4 touching essays of comfort, not just to speak to the soul, but to embrace it in its darkest hours. These were not mere words, but lifelines thrown into the turbulent seas of human emotion. Like then, do not lock away your feelings and throw away the key. It's not about donning the armor of indifference, but about acknowledging the storm of emotions and navigating through it not as a prisoner, but as a master. Understanding why a cloud of sadness hovers over you is the first step. However, knowing that it's normal to feel this way and acknowledging the complexity of human connections is where true strength lies. It's a dance between mind and heart, each taking the lead when needed. So, when the weight of loneliness or pain becomes unbearable, remember that you don't have to silence your heart, but to listen, understand, and recognize that sometimes the way through is not suppression, but acceptance and wisdom. 10. Seek serenity. Finding serenity in a world that seems to swirl with chaos might appear like an ancient secret, yet it remains a balm for the soul, especially when loneliness or sadness knocks at your door. Picture yourself as a stone amidst a raging ocean, like Marcus Aurelius envisioned, unshaken before the waves of worry, doubt, and loneliness crashing against it. Plant your feet firmly in the ground. This moment of stillness is not just a pause. It is where magic happens, where creativity blooms, connections deepen, and joy flickers from within. In this tranquility, you find the strength to face the world not as it spins around you, but as you choose to engage with it. This serene acceptance turns loneliness and depression into moments of deep peace and purpose. 11. Accept things as they are. When confronting the whirlwind of life, it's easy to get lost in the sea of what-ifs and if-onlys. However, there is a powerful antidote to the loneliness and depression that often accompany our tireless pursuit of outcomes: acceptance. This is about recognizing the hidden harmony in chaos, the unexpected lessons in disappointment, and the strength that comes from embracing the unpredictability of life. By accepting the present moment as it is, rather than how we wish it to be, we unlock a profound sense of peace and clarity. This mindset is not passive resignation, but active engagement, finding our purpose and joy in the reality unfolding around us. Imagine your life as a river. You can struggle against the current, exhausting yourself trying to swim back to a past moment or reach the future too quickly. Or you can let yourself flow, allowing the water to carry you where it will. This is the essence of amor fati, the love of fate. It teaches us to cherish every twist and turn life presents, understanding that each serves a purpose in shaping who we are meant to be. Marcus Aurelius, a voice from the past, whispers to us through time, encouraging us to see that everything we add to the fire of our life, joy, sadness, triumph, or defeat, feeds our growth, lighting our path to greatness. Embracing our experiences not as obstacles but as opportunities cultivates resilience and a deep, unwavering contentment. 12. Immerse yourself in the practice, not just the theory. Stoic tools are not just words. They are a blueprint for a life filled with resilience and deep satisfaction. The true transformation comes when you move beyond theory and immerse yourself in practice. By actively applying these principles, you become a living testament to their power, witnessing a profound change within yourself. Thank you for watching this video. I hope these insights are valuable to you. Consider sharing them with those who need to see it and offering your perspective in the comments as wisdom flourishes through sharing. Comment "I am Stoic" to let me know you've read to the end. Now, do you choose the path of Stoicism to the right or the left? You have 2 Stoic videos that you might enjoy. See you next time.